Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So let's talk about brokers for a second. They want communication, and well, I'm going to give you an example of the load I'm on right now. So my wife booked the load yesterday. They have tracking. There was no tracking on the app, on the tracking app, as of early this morning. So, all right, I'll email them. I bounced about 100 miles yesterday, and I figured, I'm still about 80 miles from them. So I sent them an email this morning. They said the load probably won't be ready till 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I emailed them this morning, and I said, I'm, about 80 miles from the shipper. I said, I'll probably leave about 10 o'clock. I said, that'll put me up there about 11:30, 12 o'clock, I said, if they got it ready, great. If not, it'll be ready by 2, like you said. So anyway, I got no reply. And then probably a half hour later, I get, the load is on the tracking app. So I went ahead and started tracking like literally 30 seconds after I got it. Got the text saying that they wanted tracking. So anyway, another broker in their office emailed my wife this morning wanting an ETA. Now, I emailed the broker that we booked the load with, gave an ETA, gave a current location, told them that I hadn't received anything on the tracking app yet, and they should probably go ahead and get that started so I can go ahead and, that way they can keep track of me. I get it. I have no problem with tracking apps. It means I don't have to talk to anybody. Anyway, so why do I waste my time letting the broker know where the hell I am and when I'm going to be there if they're just going to bother her anyway? And that was the whole point of my email. You know what? You don't have to call and bother her. You don't have to email her. She's got 1,000 emails she gets every single morning. She doesn't need to hear from you. I don't understand why it's necessary for them to do that. If there's a broker out there seeing this, please make it make sense. Like I say, same office. You're in the same office. And if it's not your load, if you're not the broker that booked it, why the hell are you involved in this anyway? It just doesn't make sense. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe out there.